After the ball is over, after the skein is done, after the die lot's finished, and you are short just one, many a knitter has made a tearful and desperate call, pleading with their local yarn shop, go after that ball.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Pen Hook and Needles podcast, episode 259. It is Monday, May 15th, 2017, as we are recording. I am Marlicia, also known as Lady Fernico.
And I'm Talia, also known as Franciscan Gypsy.
And this is our special guest.
Hey!
Who are you?
I'm Davina Fernandez, also known as Drama Queen 7. Yay!
Okay, and it's Davina's birthday today, so she's going to make a little appearance. What are you working on today?
I'm working on a blanket for my cousin Elena.
Oh, you should say that. She might watch it.
Oh, if Elena, if you're listening, please cover your ears. Okay.
I think it's too late.
It's too late.
Oh my gosh!
It's okay.
Okay,
She probably
it's okay.
doesn't watch.
It's okay.
She probably doesn't watch.
She's
One
really
person
busy.
will always
What are we
wait.
doing here? What are we doing here?
I'm
We got a nice little stitch marker here. It
yes,
says,
it says Crochet Queen.
and where'd you get that from? Do you remember?
Well, I got this from Jenny.
Oh, from Jenny. That's
Yeah,
right.
was it from Jenny? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
and
yeah.
this little blue part is supposed to be. I'm trying to work at making an E here, making some E's in the blankets.
E's.
The
Oh,
letter
that's
E for her
interesting.
name, because I tried to work at teaching myself how to do this. Hopefully, it'll work out right.
It's good. So you
That's
got orange.
exciting.
That's interesting.
And blue for the E's.
And blues. And this is going to be.
Well,
Look
it's
at
going to be a
this.
scrap blanket.
Ty, hold on to that.
It's going to be a scrap
Okay,
blanket.
look at this.
Oh, so it'll be different colors, kiddo?
Yeah.
Look at this. It just goes on and on. It's huge.
Very cool.
Wow. Okay, that's awesome, Davina.
So are the E's going to be all very different colors? Is that what the
Well,
plan
the
is?
E's on this row is going to be blue. The E's on this patch of color is going to be blue, because this patch is going to be orange and the E's are going to be blue, and then the next patch maybe is going to be different.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing how that works out. What do you have around your neck?
Ooh, this necklace I made all by myself. It's one of my personal favorites. I call it my Quicksilver necklace because it's like blue and silver, and I named it after my favorite X-Men character. Only the Quicksilver I'm talking about is the Quicksilver that Evan Peters plays in X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah, because the Quicksilver in the comics isn't usually an X-Men. He's an Avenger.
Yeah.
Or he's a member of the Brotherhood of Mutants.
Yeah, mutants. Okay.
Okay, so, Davina, just...
You want to say goodbye now?
Bye!
Okay.
Okay, we'll
Thank
be-
you for joining us.
We'll be back later. Hold on, kiddo. All right, bye.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the PHN Woman Cave. We are back. It is Monday, May 15th, as I said, 2017. This is episode 259.
I'm going to move you guys closer.
That might be good.
Dwee, dwee, dwee.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, I think so.
We could actually probably pretend we like each other a little bit, because there's a lot of room on my side. Yes, I did not plan this very well this time around. You would have already seen Davina come on.
Yes. Davina.
So my camera was placed a little differently for her.
For 3 people. So.
Yeah. Do you have enough room on your side?
Yeah, I have plenty of room. Do you?
Oh, I have, like, all this room.
Okay.
I could fit another person here.
All
An
right.
imaginary friend.
So, we want to welcome all new and returning viewers. If you are new, we're glad to have you with us, and we hope that you stay and that you find something you like and you enjoy. They'll make you come back. And if you're returning, yay, we're glad to have you back. Thank you for joining us again. And those of you who have been with us for the last few weeks know that this is our actual podiversary. So this is our actual 5-year podiversary, which is exciting, on Davina's birthday. So,
Yes.
which is kind of exciting.
Yeah, I don't know why I decided to podcast that day randomly 5 years ago.
I don't know, but that's kind of fun. If you are still in the shadows, please feel free to join us officially in the Ravelry group so you can be eligible for the giveaways and the prizes and the alongs and all that kind of stuff. I saw the numbers kind of hike up in the YouTube, which is awesome. Thank you for pressing the subscribe button on your left at the bottom there on YouTube. But please, if you haven't joined the Ravelry group and you want to get more involved, please feel free to join the Ravelry group. We'd love to have you there so you can be more involved and get all the neat stuff that we do. Okay. We already did Davina's birthday, so I guess what we're going to do is go right into the giveaway, the Podiversary giveaway. We had a ton of people on all the threads, which is really exciting.
Yes, it is.
So,
Oh, we usually do tea and welcomes and all that. We didn't do.
I already did welcome.
Oh, to all new people?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
You don't listen to me when I speak.
I was distracted by my blanket. Did you want to do tea before we do prizes?
I don't know what this is called.
Okay, so we're actually drinking the same tea this time. What's your mug?
This is my Team Owl mug that Davina gave me with York the Owl on it.
And
Owl.
I am using my House of Tudor mug.
This smells good now.
I do
still
rather
really-
like the smell.
Yeah.
It almost gets a little sweet.
It gets a little mellow or something.
I really like it better as it sits a while.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. Because
Actually, that bumps my number up a little bit.
not mine.
Um,
Because I was a little high to begin with.
um,
Would you change it to?
it's probably going to be a 6 for me.
Yeah. So we give it
Um,
about 6.5 instead of 5.5.
It's better. I'd say maybe more body.
It just
more-
tastes. It's less. I don't know. It's not sharp. That's not the word I'm looking for. It
It's-
mellows out.
It's almost like it's a sweet.
It's more smooth. It's more smooth or something. It tastes a lot better once it's sat for a
It
while.
really does.
Yeah, it does. Almost like it has to not be piping hot. Just needs like the flavors.
Now I can taste the woody, a little bit of the woodiness.
Yeah. Like the flavors have to mix a little more. And as we go on and on, they still don't know what the tea is.
Yes, I'm sorry. We did a pre-taste prior to this. This is a new tea. Actually, a coworker gave it to me. She hasn't used loose leaf, and someone gave this to her, and she didn't want to be rude and refuse it. So she gave it to me. I can only have this every once in a while. Like, I can only have it once a day.
And she only have
Well,
one cup of
no, I can have 2 cups.
it.
That's what the doctor said.
Yeah, I know. Up to 2.
I can have up to 2 cups that the cardiologist said. This is a tea put out by Simpson and Vale, the Literary Tea Collection, Edgar Allan Poe's Black Tea blend. And I think I've had on my wish list for a while one for Anne of Green Gables.
I'd like to
by
see
these
that
same
one.
people.
Yeah.
But I haven't picked it up yet. So when I saw this, I'm like, this is so cool. So
Jeanette might like this kind of stuff
this
if she drinks tea.
is
Did she
quite.
say she drank tea?
I can't remember if Jeanette
she
drinks
did.
tea.
Thank you for the nice mention on your podcast, Jeanette. We appreciate that.
Yes,
it was
thank you,
great to
Jeanette.
meet you and talk to you.
And I know I owe her a private message.
And I'm glad you liked the little, yeah.
So this ingredients for this is black teas, puree. I know someone gave me a pronunciation one time. Pu-erht,
Puree.
lapsang souchong tea, beetroot, and bergamot oil. But it's actually I'm really kind of enjoying it now.
It's good, yeah. It took a while. When I first tasted it, I wasn't sure I liked it.
But I rather like it now. So, yay.
Okay.
And sides, how can you not be happy with something that's like an Edgar Allan
Edgar Allan
Poe?
Poe.
I mean, I feel like I should be reading The Raven right now.
Yeah.
Or The Cask of Amontillado. Or Buried Alive. I liked Buried Alive.
Yeah. Telltale Heart. Okay. All right. Moving on to what you really want to hear. The Podiversary
They
prizes.
want to hear about our awesome tea.
They want to hear about the prizes. Okay. And the tea. Okay. Now, the first giveaway winner was for the set of knitting needles, and that was MS Pinky, Ms. Pinky, who is Rhonda. Rhonda, you have won
Help me, Rhonda.
this Takumi Combo Clover knitting needle set. It's a full set. So actually some extra needles and stuff in here. So I need you to send me your name, your full name and address, and what you won, because I will not remember. So please do send this as soon as you hear. We can't wait to send it out to you.
Yes.
Okay, congratulations.
Congrats.
The Tunisian hook set was won by Dynaflow, who is Diane. Diane, this is the set you won. It's a Denise interchangeable crochet hook. It's Tunisian crochets. Never been used. Okay. And
Before Mom started knitting, she thought she would be really into Tunisian crochet.
because it looked like knitting, and then my wrist started hurting, and it was like, no. Okay. So please send me your full name and address plus the prize you won so we can get this out to you. Okay. Congratulations
Congrats.
to
Dinah Flo.
Anna Flo. Thank you. I lost my page.
You see,
page here.
for some reason, I remember because it makes you think of Dinah Shore.
Yeah. Okay, now the Cascade yarn person. The person who won the Cascade yarn is getting a little more than I thought she was because I found the rest of it. So you're getting all of this.
Wow. Holy moly,
It's
lady.
it's a full and a partial. It's about 16 skeins, I think. Something like that. 12,
Holy moly.
12 skeins, something like that. 2, 4, 5. I don't know. There's a lot of skeins in here.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Yes, and this is Kathy San, who is Catherine. So Catherine, full name, address, and what you won, so Ty and I can get this out to you. Send it to me, all the information to me, because Ty's got a kind of crazy schedule this week. Okay. So congratulations, Catherine.
Generally, if you win something, it's best to send information to Mom because even when I don't have a weird schedule for work, I'm generally pretty exhausted. So it's sometimes hard for me to get online.
Okay, the next person, the one who won the Game of Thrones pattern collection by Laura Smoot, thank you, Laura, is the Sticky Stitch. That's Aish.
That's such a fun name.
Yes. Aish, contact Laura, okay? Let me know you heard it and contact Laura so you can tell her that you won the Game of Thrones pattern set for the Potiversary.
You skipped someone.
No, I didn't. Oh, okay. I'll get back to that. All right. So, Laura, you probably heard this anyway, but Aish will contact you so you can kind of do that between each other since you donated it. So
You can kind of...
handle it. You can manage it. Okay, so congratulations, Aish. You won the pattern set. Just let me know you heard this and then contact Laura Smoot.
Laura, I hope Iggy's feeling better.
Oh, is Iggy not feeling well?
He hurt his little paw.
Aw. Okay. All right.
And he was giving her a pathetic look.
The Happy Feet yarn bundle was won by E. Fuller, who is Ellen. And Ellen, I pulled this on your birthday, so it made me giggle. So happy birthday and congratulations.
Birthday. Congrats.
Okay, I may have to see if I can maybe rescan a couple of these. Maybe. We'll see. But you won these. I'm not sure how much is in here. Okay. So this is the yarn you won is Happy Feet. Congratulations. All right. The Fun in the Woman Cave. This one made me smile too because she had a really nice comment to say on it. This is for the Fun in the Woman Cave skein of sport weight yarn. And this goes to Seductive Berry, who is Maria.
And Maria, and actually everybody in general, the fun pattern is supposed to be released today for general purchase. So if you want to join in the fun along with your new yarn when it comes in, you totally can.
So congratulations, Maria, and thank you for the kind words on my yarn. I appreciate that. Name, address, and what you won. Okay? Congratulations, Maria. And this one was our last but not least. Thank you so much, Christina. Look at this bag. Okay?
That's so nice.
Is this not a beautiful bag? Look at this. This
And it's
is
sturdy.
This is a sturdy bag. This is a Mama Seek Creations bag. It's got little, I think they're hearts on the inside.
I
little
look.
and little extra in
Yeah,
here.
they're little cute hearts.
Okay, this is a good size bag, and this goes to Araya 50, Araya 50, who is Stacy. Stacy, full name, address, and what you won. This is a great bag, so you don't want to miss it. So
Isn't there a song called Stacy?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know, but right now I'm putting Stacy's name in instead of Brandy for the song Brandy because I've had that in my head ever since.
Right. So congratulations to all the winners. Thank you for everybody who participated. Thank you for everyone who has made this podcast what it is.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Because we would, if you weren't here, we'd just be sitting here talking to ourselves. So thank you so much.
I mean, we do talk to ourselves because we're kind of cuckoo that way, but...
I'm not cuckoo. I talk to myself all the time.
Cuckoo.
But anyway, thank you very, very much for making the PHN.
Cuckoo.
Oh, there's my owls. Okay, thank you very much. for all that you guys do to make Fun in the Woman Cave fun. Okay? I'm going to put him here. Okay? All right. Let me just put this down for a second. I need to put this back, otherwise it's going to get all dirty.
Well, yeah, it's right in between us, and it's taking up my space.
You guys are awesome, and we
Yes.
appreciate all that you do to make this a neat podcast. All right,
Versus a messy one.
versus a messy one. Cool versus hot and all that stuff. Did I get everything?
I think so.
Okay. So, all you winners know who you are. You will be earburned on the thread.
Urban?
You will be earburned on the thread.
What am I going to do with that?
That's the winners, so you can earburn them.
Oh, I'm sitting here like, what am I supposed to do with this?
You never read my podcast notes, so there's this stuff.
I.
Okay, now, moving on. I'm very disjointed. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's okay. We're all used to it.
The Yarn and I, okay, current in other groups, okay? I don't have any upcoming right now that I can think of. But current in other groups, the Yarn and I Cappy podcast is still having her Cal that's running all year to support ourselves, all inclusive, you know, and to support mental health and that kind of thing. And the hashtag is 1234me Cal with a K first. KALCAL, and the rules are in her group, and this ties into our autism awareness, so you might want to check that out. Comforting Crafts Angel Hat Cal, which is B wing of the Comforting Crafts group. It started out as the Angel Hat Cal because it was featuring KF Jones hat, her angel hat, but now it's open to all hats, and it's going till the end of May, so you still have a little while to finish those hat projects. If you'd like to give them to B-Wing's charity, that would be gratefully accepted. If not, that's fine. You can keep them. That's not the purpose of this cal. And there are prizes. Okay? So you can check that out. The rules are in her group. Packy Knits, who is Heidi from the Packy Knits Design Podcast, is having her second annual Bright as the Sun cal. And that is just whatever makes you think of summer. Okay? And the rules are in her group. They're very similar to ours in many ways. I'm not going to talk to you over you. I'm not. And you're not cute. You're not even
I'm
remotely
very cute.
No.
I am
no.
very cute.
And batting your eyebrows just makes your glasses dirty.
Really? How does that even work?
If you don't know, I'm not going to explain it to you. Anyway.
Batting your eyebrows? How does one even bat your eyebrows?
They have bat brows.
I mean, how does that even work? I don't understand.
Good. Think about it. Maybe you'll be quiet.
There's no thinking about it. It doesn't
Zip
have
it.
any logic.
Tick a lock.
Tick a lock, Andy.
Tick a lock. Okay. Where was I when I was so rudely interrupted? Oh, yes. The summer, the brightest sun cal
yeah.
from Heidi's Packy Knits Designs.
My knee kind
The
of
rules are
stiff.
very similar to ours, but check them out in her group. You have to be a member of her group, as you always do if you're working
Right.
in a group. You want to have a participation in those cals. You need to be part of those groups. I do believe that anything done in her yarn that's a finished object, Packy Knits Designs yarn, will be eligible for 2 chances
But
at a
check her
prize.
rules.
But check her rules. And that goes through July 1st. And it started March 1st. Now, our other Heidi, Undead Yarn, who is Knitty Girl, she...
Undead Heidi on Instagram.
Yes, she is having a designer along in the last month of Laura Smoot. I have not yet heard if she's doing another designer or not.
Guys, please pick up the most recent yarn she put up, the really pretty one.
Yeah, before I pick it up,
I can't pick up more yarn right now. And
I
if
can't
you
either.
guys pick it up,
Laura,
Laura.
Toy quantities, very pretty, Laura.
It's very pretty. Go check it out.
I can't buy that right now. I
Yeah.
want it, but I can't buy it. So,
I just picked up something for designing. I really can't pick up
Yeah.
anything else.
so Laura, go over there and pick it up for a Timmy or a Biddy.
Yes, take one for the team.
Yeah, take one for the team. Okay, I guess I should put Laura down. I don't know why we always mention her every podcast. I mean, if her husband notices that hi George,
Hi, George.
that we mentioned her a lot. So,
I love when JD was like, Mom, they keep talking about you.
yeah. Okay.
And now that we said JD, we need to say hi to Brittany, too.
Yes. Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi, JD. Hi, Brittany.
I mean, I know we mentioned Brittany already, but...
Okay. Now. Okay, Laura Smoot Designs is the featured designer for the DAL, that Heidi from Undead Yarn is having. And you have another month. Laura's patterns are really, really nice. So you might want to get in on this. Heidi has prizes. And
I was thinking about knitting your, remember that, bless it, yarn that Kate likes.
Opal.
Opal. Remember that opal I picked up for you, that kind of pale blue and it doesn't have much variation, but it's just subtle? I think that might be really pretty in her socks that I'm knitting in the self-striping.
The one that you said looked like they're inside out?
Yeah, because it's not going to look inside out with that yarn because it's a subtle change. It'll
Right.
really show off the pattern nicely,
pretty.
I
Be pretty.
think. So I think when I cast on your socks, I'll do Laura's.
Now, before we, that'd be nice. Before we leave her DAL, I do want to mention that Heidi has a free pattern out, and it's really pretty. So
Heidi does?
Yep. So you need to
missed
go
that.
check that out. She
Did she put out that shawl she's been working on or whatever?
Yeah, I guess that's what it was. She released it yesterday, and I picked it up. It's awesome. So yeah, pick that up. It's really very nice, and the name seems to say it all. So
I must have missed that somehow.
it was Mother's Day.
I was working.
It was before you left.
Oh, Mom was so sweet, just because I happen to think about it right now. One of the housekeepers, he made the nurses a Mother's Day cake.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, I thought that was
Aw,
super sweet.
That's sweet. Okay, now we have one more. It's the Cal Victorian Studio Podcast is hosting a year-long Harry Potter along, Cal. So the rules are all in her group, explains everything. All you really need to realize is that it has to be Harry Potter related, okay? And all the rules are in her thread. It goes all year long. She's very accommodating and very broad in what she accepts. And she has nice prizes because a lot of them are unique because she makes them herself. Okay? Now, our Autism Awareness Cal, do we have anything before we say the Autism Awareness Cal?
I'm just sitting here playing with my yarn.
Okay. We are going strong. We are in about halfway through our second month of the Autism Awareness Cal, and it is really very active. It's exciting to see all the bright colored stuff. It's nice.
Oh,
to
I
see.
love looking through when I'm starting to do like the pictures before.
Oh, I know. I love seeing the little foons popping up. So,
I'm actually behind in the fun thread because I've been at work the past couple over the weekend.
I'm all caught up in the thread, but I haven't started another fun because I'm doing something else. I don't want to tax my hand too much, but I may do another one later, but with a bigger yarn, so that doesn't hurt my hands so much, maybe. But yeah, we have several. First of all, we have two co-hosts. We have three co-hosts. We have Laura Crocheting Hoovian from the Crocheting Hoovian podcast. That's a podcast.
Potty podcast.
From the podcast, Crocheting Hoovian podcast. So she's
What kind of podcast is she running over there?
she's a sweetheart. This is her second year doing it with us, so we're really excited to have her back with us. And
How many years has Laura been doing it? I mean, podcasting, I mean.
3?
Laura, I mean,
I
not
think
Laura.
3. I think she's been doing it 3 years.
Yeah, because I did.
Because I think she's been doing it for 3 years, but she's been doing that along with us for 2.
Yeah.
And then we have Cappy from Cappy Yarn and I podcast. She is also a co-host, and her rules, Laura's are almost identical to ours. Cappy's are quite different. You need to go to Cappy's group and look at her rules, okay? Because you'll be able to see what it is. It's less confusing if you read it on her group than if I try to say it. And then we have Monkey Butt Babies, who is Jessica, and you have to look at her group to see what's going on over there. Okay. Now, Jessica does not have a podcast as far as I know, but the other two do. You need to be a member of each of the groups to which you are posting, okay? Just normal things, okay? The rules for us are pretty much typical: 1 WIP per project per week, 1 FO whenever you're finished. It can be started any time, it just has to be worked on during the
And what you mean by 1 whip per project per week? 1 picture of a whip per project.
Right.
You know, you
I know.
only have to work on.
Right. I keep forgetting that some of you might not realize what I'm saying.
Yeah, because we've been doing this so long with the same rules.
And then
We just assume everyone knows.
everyone should know, everybody. But make sure that if you have 2 different objects that have been worked on at the same time, don't post them in the same picture or post the picture twice, because if it's 2 objects, it's eligible for 2. Now, I did make a kind of a command decision that if it's something really small, like it only takes scraps, then maybe do 2 or 3 of them. Like someone had asked me, she asked me, and she was great about it. no problems. But it was like little things that you put on a garland. And from what I could tell, it looked like it wasn't much bigger than about this. And so it was a very small amount of yarn. So she's going to put 2 or 3 of those at a time. And that's fine. That works just fine. If it's a preemie hat or something, it doesn't have to be more than 1. But if it's really, really tiny, then maybe put 2 of them, okay? 2 or 3 of them as one project. Otherwise, if you're making objects and you have 2, things that are about this big, use different posts. They're different, they're different projects, okay? Including the whips because they're different projects.
Yeah.
If you have a finished object that either is a Franciscan Gypsy design, uses Lady Fernico Creations yarn in any of the bright colorways, including Foot in the Woman Cave, if it has Undead Yarns Autism Awareness colorway, or if it's Laura Concert's one of her patterns, if they're finished, those have 2 chances at a prize. So they get posted, the finished objects get posted twice, okay? And I thank those people who are remembering to post twice. Because you keep me on my toes, and our moderators are great, but
You see, I'm just kind of like, I am happy if I respond to anything, so I'm just like, if you guys remember it, great, because that's, I hold you responsible.
which means she's lazy.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay, so that's pretty easy. We do have several prizes. Let me see if I can find them here. Okay. Oh, the tag for Ravelry is...
This is really pretty.
Yes, the tag for Ravelry is PHNAA 2017, and on Instagram it's hashtag PHNAA 2017. Laura Concert has added Crocheting Hoovian CW ahead of the PHN. Okay.
CN is Cartoon Network.
Don't confuse the issue. Okay, now, whips and FOs in the same thread. You guys know that. Okay. All right. Packing Knits, who is Heidi, has donated Autism Awareness Stitch Marker Set. Yarn and Eye Cappy, who has also donated a stitch marker set, which her mother made. They're beautiful.
Yes.
All the stitch marker sets that we've been donated have been homemade, and they are awesome.
Yes.
Family Diva, that's Sue.
I like to say handcrafted.
Family Diva, who is Sue, has
Mama
donated,
Sue.
Yes, a $10 or less downloadable Ravelry pattern.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sue. Christina, who is Mama C, has donated a skein of Barocco Comfort Sock yarn. It looks like a cranberry color, really pretty. Red Salt Box Lisa, we're using one of those Delaque needle cases that she gave us. She gave us 3 of them. We are donating. She's donating the second one is going to this Cal. Deb's Destiny, who is Debbie from the Never Cast Off podcast, she's one half of the Never Cast Off podcast, is donating 2 patterns of her patterns to one to each of 2 lucky winners. And then Blue Yarn Always, who is Sheila, also from the Never Cast Off podcast, she's the second half. She is donating a $25 credit for merchandise from her Etsy shop. That is, thank God for bags. And she has some really lovely bags and DPN holders and things like that. So that's a $25 credit. Okay, so that's awesome. And then Tamora, who is Kayleen, donated the Imaginarium book as a prize for the Autism Awareness. And I forgot, Maureen, Victorian Studio. 3 sets. You saw those beautiful handmade puzzle piece stitch markers that she donated. So, so we are very grateful. Oh, we don't know if that yarn that Laura gave us is for this Cal.
Right,
or the
we
next one.
need to contact.
So there's a skein of Yowza that Laura Concert donated. We're just not sure if it's going to be going to this Cal or if it's going to the Sweater Along because we haven't heard back from her yet. So it'll be either here or the Sweater Along. Thank you very much, Laura. Thank you for all of our donators. We could not give the prizes we give if it weren't for you. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and this is taking a while, so we're not going to have an autism fact this week. We're going to go right into...
Yeah, Davina, you got Davina Time versus Autism Fact.
And Davina is Asperger's, so you kind of got your autism time.
Well, she has Asperger's.
Yes.
She's not... She doesn't personify Asperger's.
I'm not so sure about that.
Wow, Mom.
She doesn't do anything typical. She's amazing. Okay, let's see here.
Okay.
Are we ready to do our
Let me look at how many.
rough drafts?
Let me see how many.
Rough drafts.
That's the new name of the
I think there's
section.
something in this tea.
If it is, it was in your chai tea last week, too.
No,
No?
no.
No. Oh, guys, still collecting baby hats and adult hats for charity. And the Fun Along is still going strong. Like I said, the Fun pattern is being released for general purchase on Ravelry today.
I have 9.
Probably when I am editing the podcast.
Right. And in case you haven't noticed, it's not like I've been all over social media. I did do a small update for the shop. 3 of the yarns I showed the last couple of weeks are up now. Just in case you're interested. 2 of them are shawl skeins, so that's 600 yarn and MCN skeins. So
I have 7.
okay, I have 9. So all right, I guess I go first.
You go first times 2.
Yep. Okay. The first thing I want to show.
I mean, you go twice in a row times 2.
I have an owl.
You do have an owl.
Too. It's cute. It's gonna sit. I don't want him to get all teed up here.
Teed up?
They put him right here. Now you sit right there. There you go, Foon. Plum. All right. The first thing I want to show you is in my.
Did you just call him Fun?
I did. But his name is not Fun. It's Plum.
No, it's not. It's Plum.
Okay. This is in my Fun in the Woman Cave bag by lovely Anne Brody. This was from our kit. And it's my Blue Sky Shawl project for my own head. I'm using US 8 5mm needles and Utopia Lima in the Blue Sky colorway. And this yarn was given to me by the lovely Laura Concert. And these are the same stitch markers that will be, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That you will be, somebody will be winning for the autism awareness.
And they're really cute turtles. They still make me think a little bit of Baymax.
When they're standing up, yeah.
when they're standing up.
I love them. They're absolutely amazing. So I've made a little bit of progress on this. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. And it's coming along. And it's very soft. And I want to go to the yarn end, so I might be working on this for a while because
That's a lot of yarn.
it's 600 yards. So it's amazing. And it's a
It
sport
looks like
weight.
it's going to be an airy shawl.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
so.
just because I think of alpaca being fairly airy. It's going to be less airy than I thought, though. Probably because you did smaller needles.
Yeah, I didn't want to have. I don't like a lot of holes in my shawls. I mean, unless they're supposed to be like lace patterns.
I'm not a fan of particularly airy shawls. I like my shawl to have heft to it.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm not a big fan of fingering weight shawls. Besides the fact that I'm not a big fan of necessarily knitting that much fingering weight.
Yeah, I
I like a hefty shawl.
like a warm shawl. Although I don't mind a shawl that can be used in warmer months. Okay, let me see here. All right, my next project is in my Mama C Words bag. This is a nice big bag. And she gave this to me a couple of years ago, I think. A couple of years ago?
I can't
I
remember.
think so. She gave us each one. And this is my Aurora the
Mine
Owl.
holds yarn scraps for my blankets.
Okay, I've got, the head is finished. Has been for a little bit here. So there's the head of Aurora. And here's the body so far. And I haven't done a lot of work on my crochet toys because I'm working on a test. So I can say the name of the test, right?
Yes, you can.
For Tara?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I revealed Tara last week.
Yeah. And this, I'm using 2.5 millimeter hook and Bella Sarah's Knitting Basket Sport in the Northern Lights colorway and Knit Bix Brava Sport. Yeah, 2.5. I think it's a C hook or B hook. I forget. Okay.
So for me, I am working on This is Kay's Fault Mitered Square Blanket, which is using scrap, sport DK, and worsted weight yarns, inspired by K.F. Jones of Bakery Bears fame. And it's based on her recipe for the mitered square blankets. And
Do you
she
find that
has
it
to-
pulls if you have a sport next to a bulky or something?
Maybe a little bit. Not
Okay.
honestly, it all settles in eventually.
Yeah.
I have been distracted by other projects, but I got several squares in. I finished this one, which is the Miss Babs, not Reishi, it's
That's Biker Chick.
Biker Chick.
Uh-huh.
Then I added this one, which is from Laura Concert.
Is that a new one from Laura?
Yeah, that was I got it from Maryland Sheep Wool, so thank you. That's fun. This one is also Miss Babs from her. It was I don't.
Slate? That's a little light for slate.
No,
Maybe
it's
that's
not
silver?
slate. I don't know what I did with the
Might
little
be pewter
tag.
or something.
It might be slate. It might be slate.
Well, slate is what I have over there. The slate, I think this might be slate.
Oh, well, then that's not slate. I don't know which one this one is.
It might be pewter or something. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is slate or not. I have to check my notes.
But this is a Miss Babs mini that comes with, like,
Okay.
when you buy Miss Babs. And my next one I'm going to add in is
That's
one of the
really
ones
pretty.
I got at Maryland as well. This is some Test Designer yarns. And I don't know the colorway. She doesn't put it on here. When
Is
she
that
did.
the place where you got my? Yeah, they don't know.
So this is really pretty. I can't wait to add this in.
That is pretty.
So yes, it's all for me now.
Okay, my next one is in my Kikiboo. My Kikiboo Holiday Owls bag by Denise from the Knitting Den. And
Is Denise still podcasting?
yes,
Okay.
I don't know how
Consistent.
consistent she is, but she has been podcasting.
Because I'm not very up to date on all my knitting podcasts.
Yeah, I'm a little behind. So this, I made some progress on it, as you can see. And I think it can be given to a boy or a girl. So,
Especially if they're an X-Man. I guess it's more... No, that's right colors.
and this is a baby hat for 3 to 18 months.
It's the X-Baby hat.
The ex-baby hat. It's very, I like the colors. Okay.
One more for you.
Oh, all right, let me see. Okay, let me see what's next. Okay, my next one is in another Kikiboo bag. This is the one she gave to us a couple of years ago for the autism awareness. She gave to the podcast, and she gave Ty and I each one. And this is because he asked me, and this is the tie. It's the Tie Me Up project from Burnett Design Studio Craft. So I have made some progress in this. This is Madeline Tosh DK in the Shire colorway. And I'm using US 3 needles. Yes, US 3. What am I thinking? And that's the colorway. So it's really
That's
pretty.
making progress.
It is. I usually, when I sit down, I can do about 4 or 5 rows of this at a time, maybe even 6, because it's such a short amount.
It's just that she can only work when Dad's not around.
Yeah, I have to. Usually, I work this on Sunday when he's doing artwork. So. Okay, your turn.
Okay, so my next one is in my Silver Shed USA Kitties in the News bag. And it is a secret project you can't see because it is the tutorial toy for Tara the Sea Turtle. This is probably what I've worked on the most because I'm trying to get the tutorial video done so I can get the test out to you guys. Because I have another 2 designs I really want to slam out there.
She's trying to kill my hand.
I am. It's a concentrated effort. But Laura, I think, has an idea of why.
Concert.
Yes. I want to slam all this out. So, yes, it's gotten quite a bit of work done on it.
All right. The next one is in my, let's see, Woodland Creatures in the Park bag. This is a Plover Bird bag. It's one of the few drawstrings I have that I use now. And this is my Samwise Gamgee project from the Angel Hat pattern by K.F. Jones, and I've switched to the bigger needles now. So I switched to bigger needles, did a row, and stopped. So here it is. Because I've had other projects that I've been wanting to work on. But I like the colors. This is Marigold Jen in the Scenic Route colorway. That's what it looks like in the skein, in the cake.
That's pretty.
It's really pretty. So,
I have some Scenic Route. I just haven't used it yet.
and this is from the You're My Hero, Cal. I don't know if I'll finish it in time. Is that over with already?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I am like the wrong person to ask that kind of question.
I have a hard time finishing things on time anymore, but that's okay. All right.
So next for me is in my Silvershed USA Batman bag. This is the Faded Glory shawl, which is Lala's Simple Shawl pattern by Laura Linneman. And I'm using Lady Furnico Creations bulky in the colorway Forever Blue Jeans. This was what I worked on while we were going to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Because honestly, I didn't need to look at the knitting. I knit during the commercials, and then I just kept knitting through the movie. Because I was at a point where I was just straight stockinette for like 6 rows, and these rows are long enough that I was able to just not worry about what row I was on, which was awesome because that's exactly what I needed for that movie. I was able to keep my hands moving while we were mouthing the words to the different songs. I loved when they played Chain.
Yeah. Break the chain.
I do like that song.
Mm-hmm. I like Fleetwood Mac.
But,
yeah, it's looking nice. It's a little off the color, but not much.
no, and I am on the 3rd skein. And I have 1 more to go.
Cool.
So, I really look forward to having this shawl. Because it's a bulky one. I don't have a bulky shawl.
Yeah, I can't wait to get started on mine.
I think it's going to be really pretty in the white. Well, I know it's
Yeah.
going to be really pretty in the white because we've
Saw
seen
Heidi's.
what Heidi's looks like. It's Heidi's fault that I cast this on in the first place.
Well, Heidi's fault a lot of things, right?
Well, yeah. But she
In fact,
thinks
there's something that's Heidi's fault that we will talk about later.
But, I mean,
Heidi's
it's
name.
already a nice length as it is. But, like right now, it's about a Yowza size. It's a little longer than a Yowza
Yeah.
right now. So it's going to be a really nice length.
Yeah.
When
And I
it's
think that
done.
would be nice blocked.
Yeah. And what I love is I love the heft of it. This is going to be really nice to take with me to the Adoration Chapel because I always get
It's a little
cold
chilly in there. Because I was
Uh,
warm with the sweater going to the chapel, and I took it off because you're hot when you get in.
Right.
And I had it slung around my shoulders like a shawl. I got cold. I had to pull it.
Yeah.
It gets cold in there. Okay, now my next one is in my Sarah Monet bag. This is a Miss Babs, not Miss Babs. This is
Miss
Knit is
Babs
my bag.
making bags now,
Yeah.
huh?
This is my bag. This is one of her old.
Or his
her
dad
old
calls Miss Babs Babsy.
So this is my Knit is my bag, sweater size bag, and this has my Valeria shawl from the Perfect Retreat shawl that she gifted to me by Susan B. Anderson. And I did a little bit of work on this as well. This DPN holder is a Never Enough Bags. by
And which
Sheila.
colorway is that yarn?
This colorway is last year's Maryland Sheep and Wool colorway
From Miss Babs.
from Miss Babs.
Dad calls her Babsy because he gets emails in his box because he ordered Mom some yarn for her
For something or
for
other.
something from Miss Babs. So he'll be like, "Yeah, well, Babsy sent me an email again."
Yeah.
She and I, we're on close personal terms.
Isn't that pretty? I just love the way that looks.
You have it upside down.
I don't care. It's easy for me to hold. So I'm using the MDSW colorway, 2016 colorway for this part of the shawl, and then I think I'm gonna use this, which I believe is Black Watch. Or is this
Yeah, it is Black Watch. You have it on your notes. It's
Yes, Black Watch.
And
Okay.
someone said in the YouTube comments why it would be called Black
Yes,
Watch.
something about tartars.
I remember reading the
I
comments.
read it and I understood it. I just can't remember it offhand.
Yeah.
And it made sense when I read it.
Yeah.
So
Um.
I just put this back in.
So thank you for sharing your
Thank
knowledge.
you. Yeah, we appreciate that.
Thank you.
That was that makes sense now because exactly this is blues and greens. It's almost a teal. It's very pretty. Okay, so that's that.
Okay, so I'm running out of.
Oh wow.
Well, I always run out at the end of my Little Miss Babs
Excuse me.
skein. I'll probably just go ahead and start this other one early, and
It's gonna look odd
it'll look odd, but that's
with
okay.
that particular color.
Or I have other Little Miss Babs mini skeins that I can rob. So
Yeah, a little from Peter to give to Paul.
yeah, exactly.
It is your turn.
Yes, it is. So next is in my, come here. Here.
Here.
Now. What was because it's here. Now. What was the third one?
I don't know.
Because the Cosby.
I always get it mixed up then at that point with Daffy Duck going, mine.
Yeah.
Back.
Okay, so in my knitting sweat bag, no, peekaboo bags, tea bag, are my Plum Deluxe socks. It is Miss L's basic 6-ply sock. Well, hi there. 6-ply sock pattern. By Miss L. I'm using Lady Franco Creations Sport Weight in the colorway Plum Deluxe. And tickles. Here's the first sock. It's been done for a while.
Look at the difference from knitting and crocheting. Yeah, that's something.
Let's bring it a little closer. And it's fun.
Yes, it is. Actually, it's
plum.
I love my plum.
And I went ahead and finished turning the heel and started the gusset. I'm in the gusset decreases right now.
Looks good.
So,
Very nice.
Quite excited about that.
Yay. Very nice.
Yes, good. Okay. So yes, I'll be excited to have these socks. It seems like a little while since I finished a pair of socks, even though I know I've actually done this in fairly record time. Because I buzzed through that first sock like crazy.
Right.
Because I kept wanting to see what, how it would turn out. So I look forward to having these to wear.
Awesome.
I actually need to wash my socks.
I did that. I did mine. I have clean socks. Okay. In my Mama C's Creations owl bag that I just got from Mama C. Thank you, Christina. Look at my owls. Okay. I have something I can't show you. This is Gypsy the Sea Turtle.
Ow.
The Terra the Sea Turtle. And it's in here. And I've got parts done. Can't show you. Sorry.
If by sorry she means not really.
Yep, your turn.
Yes. Oh, let me cut this little. So next for me is cut.
Cut?
Yes.
You threw trash on my
I
floor.
always pick it up when I'm done.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh.
I pick up little threads that are not mine all the time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Help.
I need somebody help. Come on, you do your thing.
Okay, well, let me have my hand back. In my... Thank you.
But this is really
It really is tangledy.
and it's really mini skein too.
Yes, it'll be good add-on to this end here.
Boy, it is tangled up. Let's see here.
In my Velveteen Rabbit bag, it makes me happy.
Happy, joy.
Yes, is my Happy Snails Trails hat, which is the Bankhead pattern by Susie Gorley. I'm using Marigold Jan Yarns Worsted Merino Superwash in the colorway Happy Snail Trails. And this is for charity.
Yeah, whatever this color is would be really good for that one thing we were talking about.
It's a wild iris.
Oh, of course it is.
It
It would have been perfect.
would have been. So, I'm getting close to needing to start the pattern part of this hat. And this is what I work on when I'm on the exercise machine, which sounds weird, but you
Which
know.
one is that?
Which pattern? Which
Pattern.
Bankhead.
Okay.
Um,
Because I was thinking about something else. How to get this knot out. There we go.
Thank you. So, yes. That is this hat. It gets a little bit of work at a time. Like I said, usually is when I'm on the machine. Because I haven't been able to do as intensive workout as I might like to, because last time I tried to do more intense, I got the room spun. So
Didn't make me very happy.
I have, if I'm knitting, at least I know I'm not pushing it too
Right.
much.
It's a little baby ball.
It is a little baby ball. It's cute.
It's cute. I like the colors in it. I'm going to see if I can recreate that.
Yeah, it's pretty.
There we
Thank you.
go. Oops.
He's a bunny.
He is. There we go.
He is very good.
It is. All right. I already did my turtle, right? Okay. The next two projects I have left, you have not seen before because I got hit with a fit of starting everything.
I don't know about this.
No, you don't. Okay, so this first one is my Stormy Seas project from the Wind Branch pattern by Laura Smoot. And that is in, I'm using US 5s and US 6s and Kim Dye's yarn Brioche DK in the dark and dangerous colorway. Now, you're going to see, I haven't torn this out yet because I wanted you to see what I did wrong. I twisted the stitches, so I'm going to have to take it out. But this is what it looks like. I got all twisted.
It's all twisty.
It's all
Don't
twisted.
you usually do it flat and then you?
I never have. I keep saying I'm going to, but I think,
Oh, okay. I thought that you did.
I think I'm going to do that with this one. I think the problem with this is because unlike a cowl or something, I have more space to work in, and I can't really see. So you can see here it's twisted.
Yeah.
I can't see when I'm twisting it on this tight space. But the yarn looks like this.
Pretty.
And
What's the yarn again?
This is KR Dyes.
Oh, okay.
From KR Dyes. And I got this in Maryland. No. Where did we talk to Kim? Was it Shenandoah last
I think
year?
that was Shenandoah.
Shenandoah. So, and the hat is, like I said, the hat is by Laura Smoot. So this is the
I really want to start that hat, but I'm waiting until I'm done with the bankhead.
this is the paid for pattern, but you can't see anything. So this is by Laura Smoot. So
I really like that hat, and I wouldn't have known about it if Heidi hadn't posted it on her Instagram. So thank you, Heidi.
I told you about it too.
I didn't register you telling me about. I don't listen to
You
you.
don't. So that's Kim's yarn. Kim Dye's yarn. It used to be KR Dye Works, I think, and that's why I keep calling it KR Dye Works.
Yeah.
Because Kim Dye's yarn, she's on Etsy.
Yeah, we've known Kim for a while.
Yeah, she did our first colorway.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did our first when we hit
A year,
a year.
or was it? Was it a year or 50 or 100 members?
I forget what it was. It might have been 100 members. We got all excited. We wanted to do something. So.
Yeah, we were very baby.
Yes, maybe podcast.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
So in my Fun in the Woman Cave bag, I barely got work on this. Basically, I did it for like 20 minutes before I went to work yesterday. This is Mystique, and the pattern is Fun the Chameleon by me. And I'm using Lady Franco Creation. No, I'm not using
No.
Lady Franco Creations. I am using Undead Yarn in the Autism Awareness colorway for this year. Fun.
Pretty. Pretty.
So,
She hasn't changed her notes yet. That's why.
no, that's why I keep saying the wrong thing. I always forget to update my notes.
Very cute.
So,
Cute.
I have
Very cute.
the head and the little thing done, and I'm working on the body.
I'm
And if I was to focus, honestly, I could get it done like that.
Yeah.
But I've been working on Tara mostly.
And this other thing is Heidi's fault. Heidi undid yarn. This is my Mother's Day shawl. It's the Dead Easy pattern by Heidi, who is Knitty Girl. I'm using US 6, and this is what I wanted to work on. I am using undead yarn in 2 Roadkill colorways and in the Jaws colorway. I did this on Mother's Day
You really wanted to work on it.
because this is what I wanted to work on. This is all in undid yarn.
I slept Mother's Day away, so because I was working.
I don't know if you can see this. Like this. It's crescent shape or half circle.
Yay!
And I'm using this color here. This is a Roadkill. This is Jaws. And this is a Roadkill. So I'm gonna kind of have it like in that order.
That's fun.
So I have all this undead yarn. I haven't used it. I want to use it because it's sitting there. And I'm becoming as bad as Laura, hiding all my undid yarn.
I have several bags full. Although, sometimes I'll go through a fit and I want to design with it. So
Yeah.
it sort of sits there waiting for inspiration.
Well, this is when I saw a project by her, and I have the yarn for that. It's all undead yarn.
It's the Undead Project.
It's the undead project. So this is right now it's called the Mother's Day shawl. It might be called something else next time you hear it. Because I didn't have a name for it when I was doing the project page. That's my last project.
Okay. I have one more.
It's funny.
Oops, is a bunny.
Plum is an owl.
Plum is an owl. I am Groot.
Plum is an owl. I am Groot.
Do you have your baby Groot up there? Yes,
He's
you
up
do.
there, yeah. He's still in the box.
Yes. I just sort of want to hold a baby Groot
Oh,
now.
baby Groot.
Um,
I am Groot. I am Groot. Spoiler alert, right?
oh, yeah, because they don't have any idea that he's going to say I am Groot at some point during the movie.
The way he says it.
So, in my Silver Shed USA...
In case you wonder why we're making references, Ty took me to see Guardians of the Galaxy for Mother's Day. When?
When I was talking about the blue shawl.
Yeah, but not really. You didn't say why you went. You just said you went.
Okay.
Maybe you did and I didn't listen.
You weren't listening? You're thinking something else.
Something else.
So, in my Silver Shed USA Tree Frogs bag
Yay!
is Nemu.
Not tree turtles.
Yes, not tree turtles.
I like that color.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is On the Forest Floor by Simone
Which you
Carite.
still haven't helped me with, so I didn't get any work on. To see about that split.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to make a phone call about
Well, we had
medical
we were
bills and
busy.
stuff.
We were busy. Yeah,
um,
it's looking pretty.
medical bills are evil. That's all I'm going to say about that.
If you do it like this, it looks like a sombrero.
I'm not going to do the twigs on this.
I'm not either. I like the colors. That's nice.
I like these colors. This is Miss Babs, and I would probably knit this several times out of Miss Babs, out of different colorways. It's going to become a go-to shawl, I think, because it's very addictive for me.
It's very pretty, and I like working on it. I just have to.
I love the shape of it. I wear my brown one
Yeah.
all the time.
And I think it's easily customizable. I think you can just add more repeats or make the repeats bigger.
I don't even feel like it needs more.
I'm
It's
saying
a
if you wanted,
perfect.
to.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, or you can make it in a bulky.
So, this is Miss Babs Elizabeth Skane in the colorways Faded. That's the first one, color A. It's this lavender, grayish, bluish color. Then Chirp, which is the second one, which is like this beautiful sky
It's
blue
awfully pretty.
color. And then Marine, which is this bam, bright blue. Davina really likes that blue.
So does Daddy.
Yes. So, you see, the one I fell in love with first was Faded.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And it's the first one I picked up, and then I chose colors around it when I was picking up Maryland Sheep Wool. This is very much, like, I knew I was picking up yarn for this shawl at Maryland Sheep Wool. I just had no idea what colors.
Right.
I thought I was going to pick up, like, oranges and stuff, but then I saw Faded, and I was like, I need to match this one. So... I enjoy working on this shawl.
Okay, cool. All right, so, excuse me. Oops. All right, royalties?
Yes.
Do you have anything else you want to say before that?
No.
Okay. I ordered, I'm not showing you, oh dear. Hold on, I have to go out of the screen for just a second.
Bother.
Okay, I ordered several skeins of Bear yarn, some from Cappy Yarn and I, from her Etsy shop. And when she sent me the yarn, she sent me this little stitch marker. It's like a little bluebird or something. I don't know if you can see it with the glare. Hold on. It's really
Yeah,
nice.
there we go.
It's really nice.
There we go. Now they can
So
see
she
it.
sent that with my package. So thank you very much, Cappy. Do you have anything else?
Well, you saw the tea already that my coworker gave me. Davina made me a necklace.
Ah.
Hold on. And she made this one I'm wearing.
And
It's
she
the
made
Flash
this one as well. The owl.
Yeah, she thought it was great that I was wearing the Flash necklace while she was wearing her Quicksilver. I have several Flash necklaces. For some reason, her Flash ones tend to be a little bit
Sturdier.
no, not sturdier. I haven't had any issues with hers falling apart.
I haven't either.
I think that they just tend to be a little less blammy.
Right.
And this one's probably my favorite one that she's made me. I love the beads on it. I wear this one all the time. But she made me this one.
Very nice.
So
And she'll just all of a sudden make a random necklace.
yes, she
Yeah.
she just enjoys making necklaces, so it's very nice.
Laura, you need to send that one that you want her to fix so she can fix it.
One of my coworkers wearing a magnetite necklace, and I thought of doing his necklaces.
Yeah. And the one I'm wearing, you've seen before. So, my favorite one is upstairs. It didn't go with what I'm wearing right now. Okay. Now, do you have a stash enhancement?
Well, one I'm not going to show you because it's design related. That's why I can't really buy any more
right.
yarn,
Okay.
because I ordered something from Miss Babs for some designs. And then Davina has been going through her stuff because she's more on a Quicksilver kick, and she
Right.
gave me, I forgot to grab the Flash action figure.
Scissors for a second.
Don't hurt those scissors with that. I'll help you open that. I'm not going to use my nice scissors on that.
They're not that.
Um,
Oh, she gave you the.
She gave me her Flash stuffy, which it's the same people who did my Batman one I have. So, here, let me help you. Let me help.
I received a package from Laura Concert. She told me it was coming. I got it the day before Mother's Day, Laura, so it was perfect timing. I just haven't opened it yet because I wanted to open it on the podcast.
I'm not looking inside. I'm just helping her open. I don't like to use my yarn scissors for anything else but yarn.
So she sent me. This was so nice of her. I couldn't believe it when she told me. It was very nice of her. Laura Concert. Okay.
Okay. No, okay. I thought I pulled my yarn out of my... Let me see. The cocoa.
There we go. It goes Daddy's school of taping things. Or Davina's.
There we go.
Thank you. Oh, this is very nice. And I'm not going to look at this right now. Oh, it comes with my little... Oh, Lord, this is perfect. She told me this is a sock loom. It's a fine gauge sock loom. I could also probably make fine gauge hats. Oh, look, it has a special... Do you see? Can you see the different color
Oh,
Yeah.
is that your starting
for
point?
the starting or ending, I guess? However you want to use it, you just consist. This is wonderful. And it has that's a 1/4 of an inch. Cindy Wood loom. This is very nice, Laura. Thank you so much for thinking of me. That was so sweet of you. And she told me why. I just don't know if she wants me to say it on the podcast. But thank you very, very much, Laura. This is wonderful. I will definitely put it to use. I just had to find a sock video. Very, very nice. Thank you, Laura. Spoiled me rotten. Wasn't that nice of her?
Very nice.
Okay. Thank you, Laura.
I don't know why I left all my podcasts highlighted, because I totally didn't listen to all those podcasts since the last podcast.
Oh, I don't know.
No, okay. I have the one pattern testing. I have a couple more that are percolating. I've done the sketches for.
Cute.
And as for like obsession types thing, since Guardians of the Galaxy, I've been listening to both Guardians of the Galaxy soundtracks in a Guardians of the Galaxy playlist.
Yeah.
Because yes, That's what you do.
It is. Okay. Now, I did a little writing to the shared story, not a whole lot, but some. And I did do some dyeing. I told you earlier that I put up 3 skeins of yarn in the shop, and I did dye another skein of yarn because we had discussion in the Lady Fernico Creations thread, update thread. And so this is, I haven't named it yet. I think I'm going to call it Age of Innocence. What do you think? This is 600 yards, MCN, 80-10-10. I had first called it At First Blush. I am open to suggestions. I have some in my head that I'm thinking of, but this is what it looks like.
It's really pretty. It smells yarny.
It does. It's got light pink to about medium, light medium.
Miss Baz must soak hers the same way you do, because hers smells similar to yours when I unpack it.
Or does it?
Mm-hmm.
So this is, like I said, this is MCN 80-10-10, merino cashmere nylon, 600 yards, and this will be going up in the shop as soon as I can get some pictures for it and I can settle on a name for it. And
Very
if people
pretty.
like it, I can always do more because this is a repeatable colorway.
Yay. Yay for repeatables.
And it may not be exactly the same because it is
Well, yeah, it's
you know, hand dyed.
hand dyed.
So, let me redo this.
It's kind of in Davina's wheelhouse.
Yeah, she liked it.
I was going to say.
Just want to cooperate with me here. I was really happy with the way it came out, so I might make another skein later in a different base, or maybe in the same base. I have one more skein of this luxury base, so there we go. So that's what it looks like, all skeined up. I don't know if you can see the differences in the different pinks. Lights to about light medium. So,
It's definitely not a flat color.
no. And that's in my Turbo Knitted 64 Mickey Mouse bag.
I am in love with this camera battery. I wish I could see the lady who suggested I change up batteries
Yeah.
at work. I mean, talk about fortuitous.
Yeah. Okay.
I love her face forever. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I pretty much said all this stuff already about my reading, so I'm not going to go into that. I do want to thank Maureen from Victorian Studios Podcast and Bookish Stitcher and Packy Knits for mentioning us on their podcast. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I think that's it for the podcast. Are we going on Monday again next week?
We should be able to, but I have to check my work schedule
Okay.
because I know I have a Monday at some point that I work.
Okay, so we're hoping to do Monday, but maybe a Sunday, maybe a Tuesday, depending on whether or not Ty's schedule. She has one day that we're not sure of, so
Well, if it is a Monday, I have the Tuesday off because the whole reason I'm working the Monday is because I have CPR on Wednesday.
right,
And I need to have the day off, the night off before that, so I can sleep.
right. Which means I'll probably drive you in because it'll just be easy.
No, it's Infant Royal.
Yeah, it depends on how sleep deprived you are.
We'll
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 talk
discuss
about
that later. I'm not letting her drive.
That's what she thinks. Anyway, so we will see you in about a week. Winners of the prizes, please do get in touch with me with your full name, address, and the prize that you won. Congratulations, and thank you all, everybody who participated. If you have suggestions for the name of that pink yarn, let me know. Like I said, we do have a couple in that I've got in my head, but if something works better, I'm not averse to using that either. And yeah, we wish you a week full of knitting, crocheting, crafting, whatever it is that makes you happy. And we hope to see you back here in the Fun Woman Cave, PHN Fun Woman Cave, next week. This is the Pen Hook and Needles Podcast, episode 259, and that's a wrap.